Hey peeps, how's it going? My name is LJ. You are now chilling with LJ, and we are playing Divinity Original Sin, the enhanced edition. Never played this game before, or this series. I've heard good things about it. It's a turn-based combat game, so it's supposed to be like playing on pen and paper. So it should be interesting. Without further ado, if you prefer story and exploration over being challenged in combat, classic, you'll need your wits about you both in and out of combat. The foes you'll meet will be cunning, relentless, and come in greater numbers. We'll try classic. Alright, character creation. Welcome to the character creation. Give your heroes a name, change their appearance, select one of the classes for them. AI personality determines if your hero has an option of its own. A wand wielder risking life and limb to decimate evil head on. A knight specialized in war tactics. Knights are trained not only to fight but to rally troops. Marksman with a legendary knack for self-preservation. Rogue, a shadow blade, an assassin whose arsenal of both daggers and magic would terrify any enemy if they ever saw it coming. Survivalist and practitioner of magic. A witch. A lot of magic classes. I kind of want to be a ranger, but I kind of want to be a rogue. Ranger has first aid. Archers need no introductions. Any lost hunters or curious wanderers who happen upon them are made aware of this fact by a swift arrow through the heart. This is gonna take some learning, that's for sure. We're just gonna go with that, I think. Hey, Zombie Raptor, how's it going, buddy?
Look out! Better to detonate that mine safely than trip over it myself.
Whoa. You alright? Good to hear, man. I'm doing alright. Just trying this new game out I just got. August Sun. Ooh, I like that. I see you play Green Hell, yeah. I got that game a while ago. I'm waiting for it to come out for co-op. That is a tough game. Hmm.
What could that have done?
What can I cook up today?
Ah, a whetstone wheel. Now, what do I have that needs sharpening?
Yeah, Green Hell's one of the hardest games I've ever played. I just got it yesterday. And it's showing main menu screen. What do you mean? it's showing main menu screen on Steam. I just noticed that, Ricky. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why it's not showing what I'm doing. Let's check that out. Oh yeah, zombie. I just figured that out. I don't know why it's doing that. I guess game capture's not gonna work. Let's try window capture. What? What? It's not even... Okay. Why isn't this working? Why is this game not working with stream? Oh, this is a piss off. Now it seems to be working. What the hell was that about? Interesting. Alright, so we're going with a ranger and a rogue. That's what I'm gonna try anyway. Working now? Perfect. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you for letting me know that. I wouldn't even have noticed. Now I need to find who I was again. Rogue. Boy, what? But you're a ranger.
What? Careful now. What could there must better to detonate that mine safely than trip over it myself.
There's no ranger voice? That's kind of weird. Augustin. That one. That one. And You a fan of this game, Ricky? I just bought this game, so I'm pretty new to it. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna try my best. I don't have it, but I've been watching a lot of people play it. Nice. I'm a fan of like the Baldur's Gate games, so I figured I'd be into this, but I haven't played those games in years and years, so we'll have to see how this goes. You remember those? Oh yeah. They were awesome games. I love the Baldur's Gate series. Icewind Dale and... Alright. Yeah, this game was like $8 on Steam right now, so I thought, why not? Had that one too? Awesome. Yeah, they were really good games.
In the days of old, the sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Riverlon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Ooh. I don't have the money right now, but it'll be cheap for the summer sale. Definitely.
The captain wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Sauce Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Sauce that did the counselor in. Sauce in a city like Siceo, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Siceo. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off in the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Alright. Good intro. Good intro. Hey Gear, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Good morning. You just waking up? Sorry peeps, just give me a minute here. I'll just be 1 second. Alright. Trying to go to sleep but can't. Oh, that sucks, gear. And my game's frozen again. Ah. This is annoying. I don't know why it freezes when it does that. So each time I go BRB, I'm gonna have to restart the game quickly. Which kinda sucks, but as long as I can save it. Come on. You can do it. Well, Gear, you've come to the right place. Because I am just chilling. Nice and relaxing. Hopefully gameplay can soothe you to sleep. Alright. Alright.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy. Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
There's a corpse over here. Traveler's Journal. To read books or notes, open your inventory and interact with them. This is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored here. Press the right mouse button to find out what you can do with them. This is a backpack to place objects in there. Move your cursor. The Order of the Source Hunters. When Source was tainted so many centuries ago, sorcerers who had once brought great good began to wield a force of evil. When one of their kind, Brachus Rex, came to power, he instigated a war that would have undone Rivellon if not for the Council of Seven. These wise rulers ordered a new order of elite warriors specially trained to fight the Source Menace. Brachus was defeated, and the Order of the Source Hunters began its legacy. Our objective is to eradicate the Source Menace from Rivellon, one sorcerer at a time. Unlike other forms, Source is difficult to identify. Alright. Rejoice, for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature must not be taken lightly. So before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down to the beach. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. Click on party members that have exclamations on their head to initiate a party dialogue. Well, we'll put the books in there for now. What's this? Orders are to investigate the recent murder of Counselor Jake and inspect the city of Sicil for evidence of source magic. Your liaison in Sicil will be a wizard called Arhu, who is anxiously awaiting your arrival. Due to the nature of your mission, we put at your disposal some of the most powerful spells and magic. What does he have in his inventory? Smoke grenade. Orders. Okay. Oh, where'd the dialogue go? Rain Scroll. You can cast spells you haven't yet learned. I'm up late. I am up late. I slept for most of the day. Picked up a shell. Effects unknown. So what if I read that book again? Will it bring up that? Yeah, that sucks. We learned from the diary of a dead man that he jumped off a cliff believing that some whimsical statue granted him the ability to fly. Let's see, nothing in there. Nothing. There's a backpack? Well, how do you see that? Whoa. Cotton candy dye? Having the color of the Mad Wizard's favorite dressing gown, this dye will bring out your inner diva in no time. Rift Oglers. Whoa. What? Why did it just turn everything to wireframe mode? Interesting. I will probably sell that because that's just weird. That will send to Roderick. We'll send one of these too. Click or drag items into the combination slots. Interesting. It's a different show. Alright, we'll save because we've been made it to here. What's all these shells? I wonder what they do. Water resistance. Ah. Interesting. I hear someone. I'm gonna go back this way. Fear Wars, welcome to the stream, buddy. Is this game really in depth? It seems to be. I'm just starting it. But it's like a tabletop RPG. It's like if you've ever played Baldur's Gate or Icewind Dale or those kinds. It really... It has your ability points that you get per level. Your talents that you can get over time. There's a bunch of different classes you can pick from. I'm using a ranger and a rogue to see how I do with these. Never played any CRPG, only hack and slash type. Okay. Well, this is a turn-based RPG, so it would be quite a bit different than what you're used to. Uh-oh.
How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Uh-oh. I don't know how to,
Arise, fair dead. Seize upon our enemies.
I don't know how our fighting works yet. Combat is played in rounds. Everything you do in combat costs action points, which you receive each round. Your turn ends when you have no AP left. The order of the portraits determines what order the combatants will take their turns. Press the left mouse button on an enemy to attack. Press left mouse button on the ground to move. Let's see. Fire a normal arrow that deals that, and then forks off to the next target. Let's try that. I have 3 AP left, so I can't attack. Might move over to here. I'll face this way. That's Roderick's turn. So how you doing, Fear Wars? Hope you're having a good night or morning, whichever it is where you are. If you have backstab, move into the cone behind an enemy to attack. Yeah, but then he's in range of getting attacked. Doing pretty good just watching someone play it before I pick it up. Nice. It's a good idea. I probably should have done the same. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. I've heard this game is also co-op though, which is sweet. We'll just try and attack him, I guess.
Face the unending darkness.
Take that. Ow. This is your hotbar. Click on a skill to start casting. Cancel by that. Right. Improve damage with bow and crossbow at the cost of precision. Just don't attack.
I need another chance.
Oh, are you really kidding me? God damn it. I'd rather play this solo, yeah. I'd play it co-op with a buddy that I know. Like, if I knew the person, I think could be a pretty good game to play co-op, but you need, again, it's very in-depth, so. Oh, she's only got 3 AP left, so we'll just save it. Let's try. Critical hit. Take that. Oh, that's right. Look who missed. A 58% chance. If I go up here, does it increase? It does.
Chaos grips my
Ugh.
hands today.
Damn it. I'll try and backstab this guy. Oh, I don't have the AP. Ow. Ow. If too many enemies are concentrated in a small space, you can press B to get top down, change combat highlights. Alright. That should be increased because they're facing the opposite way. You would think.
I can smell your fear!
Damn, the rogue is pretty badass, I
Leader
must
said something
say.
about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside? Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
Our orders say to report to our contact, not to waste precious time outside. We can't well turn away from such an odious show of sorts. Let's investigate the tomb. This is what's cool too. They give you choices of what you want to do with your storyline. It's not exactly linear. It's like you can do what you want. I think I'm gonna explore the tomb first.
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of sorts. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Until we're briefed on our intended investigation, every wasted moment is an outright defiance of our orders. For all we know, these dark-dealing thieves, yeah.
Indeed, for all we know, these dark-dealing thieves may be involved with Councillor Jake's murder.
Good thing it has voice acting or I wouldn't read it all. I know, I heard the original version didn't have voice acting. The enhanced edition does. Some dialogues require you to voice your opinion. This opinion gives you a trait, which can result in a stat or ability bonus. Over time, your traits can change. Wands are special types. In addition to their normal damage, they also have a special skill. Look for the wand's skill. Well, probably sell it. I doubt I'll use it because I'm not a wand user. Is there anything else here? Nope. He has no way to heal. I'll heal him. Ancient stone gate. You can recap all tutorial messages. Okay.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
A bone. You don't understand a word this animal's saying. If you had pet pal talent, you could have had a meaningful conversation. Really? That's neat.
This
Seems to be broken. Chest and press right mouse button to bring up the action. Another fire arrow. An aged robe. We'll sell it. Move a container's inventory window by dragging it. Oh, I know. Fuse. Interesting.
This seems to be broken.
This seems to be broken. Interesting. I'm a bush. I'm a bush. That's kind of cool. Oh, so they both have sneak. That's kind of cool. Hey, Smeds, how's it going, buddy? How is it? It's interesting so far. This isn't the game I was talking about before, Outward. This is Divinity. Pretty neat game, though. It's pretty in-depth on, like, everything. It's pretty much like a pen and paper game, but put into a game. It's like Baldur's Gate and stuff like that, if you've ever heard of those. It's a turn-based combat game, which is interesting. That's cool, you can actually rotate the map. Move objects by clicking and dragging them. Oh, that's cool. Damn. Cooking pot. I'll take that. I got cheese. Yeah. Alright. Leather scraps. A broom. I'll pass on that. Smoke grenade he can have. How's your day going, Smads?
Careful! There's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
A knockdown arrow. 2 seconds, sir. How dare you? 2 seconds, me. How dare you? Nah, I'm just kidding. Take your time. Should probably heal him a bit more.
We're not done yet.
Neat. Quite enjoying this so far, must
This
say.
seems to be broken.
Wood chips. Beware of splinters. These chips and scraps of wood are more than pernicious in a single log. Pernicious. Often them up to avoid injury. What the hell do you do with wood chips? Interesting. Burial chest. The chest lock seems intricate. You should search for a key nearby.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
Ooh. A king's tomb. Ooh. Not too eager on opening that just yet. Find a lockpick to open it. So he doesn't have any lockpicks? Damn it. Come on, dude. Ugh, can't catch a break. Just walked in the door. Give us a minute. No worries, man. Take your time. It's, mushroom. Getting a lot of crap. I don't know what you do with.
This seems to be broken.
This seems to be broken. So we need to find a key or a lockpick. Nothing over here. I'm waiting to open that king's tomb. Well, okay. Tell you what. I'll save it. Because I have a feeling something's going to go down. Gravekeeper Ragequin tend the graves in the antechamber before moving into the inner rooms. To proceed, stand very close to the door. Oh, it's like a strong chest.
This seems to be broken. I've spotted something interesting.
Something hidden has been revealed. The higher your perception, the more likely you are to reveal traps and secrets.
It's locked. We made short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
Fire resistance. Is that gonna be a hint? A rain scroll. Create water surfaces. That's cool. You can create surface, so like I could use electricity or something. Damn. Resurrect scroll. Love grenade. Potions. Oh, there goes Gear gambling her life away again. Still can't sleep, Gear? Or have you given up trying? Arrows. Put that in there. Sorted for now? Awesome. Welcome back, buddy. Water removes fire. Use a water spell or destroy a water barrel to clear the fire. You just had 3 shots of whiskey gear? Damn. Don't overdo it. Hope that helps. Jesus. Quite a stream the other night. Guess you weren't that tired after all. I know. Oh my god. I ended up staying up for like 2.5 days. I couldn't sleep. I tried sleeping. Gave up. I slept for 2 hours in the daytime. Ended up playing, getting into Twitch Sings, which is interesting, to say the least. Borderlands singing duet, smashing them out. Yep. Oh yeah. It's pretty interesting. Two days, I know. It was a bit brutal, I must say. It was a bit brutal. Not enough strength. Can you? No. Saw all the duets in the what you've missed section. Oh jeez. Yeah. Oh, it's been fun. I love singing anyway, so gives me something to stream in the daytime when I have the house to myself. Boulder Bash scroll. A fuse. He can take the fuse. And that lockpick. Yes, please. You found a lockpick. Well, we'll just put those in his hotbar because we're going to be using them. Quite a number of them. Yeah, there's there's a lot of good songs on that game for like everybody. They have heavy metal on there. They have rap. They have pop, alternative, 90s rock, hard rock, country, Elvis Presley, Bob Marley. Well, next time you do it, old song request some Sylvester. Sylvester. Save. That I'd like to see. Who's Sylvester? You love Sylvester? Huh. I'll have to check that out. I've never heard of that. Them or him. Oops. Another cooking pot. Queen of Pop of the 80s, screaming gay, but love his music. Oh, damn. Ran into him in a bar in SF before he passed. Sylvester had some good music. Everybody knows this guy. I must have heard of him. I probably heard his songs, but I just don't know the name. No singing, you must do reggae next time. I will, Johnny. I won't be good at it. I'll warn you now. I don't know much about much reggae songs, but I will give it a shot. Menergy. Menergy. The hell is Menergy? That sounds like mansplaining or something. Manergy. Try using fire on poison surfaces to poison clouds. A fire spell. Great song. Oh, okay. I had it way wrong. Should I have a fire arrow? Interesting. Have to be better than me. I can't sing at all. Oh, I'm sure you can, Johnny. I'll check that YouTube next time I go on a BRB because every time I minimize this game for some reason, it freezes the game when I come back in. So, well, on OBS side, so you can't see what I'm playing. I have to exit the game and restart it every time for some reason. Oil puddle. One of those games. I know, I've never had that happen. The game just freezes. They did a special on him, on Sylvester. Aha. Oh, a temple door key. I thought that was for the chest. Huh. Chalmy says, hi, Smeds and Gear, in case you didn't see it. What's this? Aw, we can take a little break. Wait, does that heal you, maybe? Yeah. Oh, well. Because I saw it. I'm everywhere. That is true. Smeds is everywhere. Almost creepy. Almost creepy. A water balloon. Don't look behind you. Alright, Jami. Have a good night. Whoa.
I've spotted something interesting.
Place an object over the pit to stop the puddle from spreading.
I spotted something.
Interesting. That's kind of cool. Is that another? Oh god, I'm poisoned. No! No! I didn't want to do that. Oh. Good thing I can heal. Goddamn. Yep. I'm hurting. Got us a hood. Okay, I need to like do some serious healing. How many potions do we have? One. Frig. So you have to be really careful with what you do, because healing is difficult.
We're not done yet.
A stitch of time, hey, my friends?
Should be a way to like rest or something. So there's mummies in this next room.
I think I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
I feel uneasy here. I'd better keep my weapon at the ready.
Interesting. Here once more, and then we'll try this fight. I killed one. I killed them both. Even better. Nope. Oops, sorry guys. Okay, well, if I make him stay right here with sneak, and then I go over to her. No, you're supposed to stay. There's gotta be an easier way to... There's no barrels in here. Can't move these. Oh, I can. I can move that one. Okay, that one's down. Will this suffice? Hey. Alright. Man, we haven't even done the first quest yet. And I'm already at an hour and a half. Pull party portraits apart to unchain them. Ah, that's how you do it. Uh-oh.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead? A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it? In life, I toiled to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy. I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha!
I met a trio of strange cult-like figures before the entrance. They seemed to have a precious stone.
Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The bloodstone, deliver it now and I may run if you like, defiler.
Oh god. Ow.
No glory in this death.
Highlight enemy and press that. Select examine. It's resistant. Ah, he's. I see. He don't like fire.
No glory in this death.
Take
Death
that.
never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Do a quick heal. You can take those because you need to heal. Cooking pot, ancient stone gate key. You can take the cap. I got a lot of cooking pots. They're about the same. And about the same, so we can just sell those. He can take the sword, not gonna use it though.
Here lies Master Ragequin's second apprentice, killed by dying. That connects back to where we were. The hell is that?
You discovered a waypoint. These allow quick travel. Ah. Cool. 4 cooking pots. You looking to be a pot dealer? I may just be one. I don't know. With all the cooking pots I got, my god. 4 of them. Head over here. Poison dart scroll. A poison arrow. We'll put our arrows here, because she does use her arrows. She does. Branch. We don't need branches.
Okay, hold it right there, orc scum. No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horde in sight, you know.
You do. Drag items used to buy or sell under the barter window balance off. Huh.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful.
Bibius.
We are sworn to protect Sightseal. We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Riverlon.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius? Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that. For that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay. Legion's motto.
Spy for pie. You should go back to playing puzzle games. Damn.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
Ever cat the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
I'm done. No more gambling for tonight. For now.
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
This is a cooperative dialogue. It allows you to roleplay between the 2 main characters. A wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way. I don't need an escort.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed, a wizard is bound to know more than what's going on around here. Excuse me, I'm not going to be pushed around by 2 inebriates.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
Captain, come along. We're not far from the city.
Alright. Crafting and cooking.
Pass the bottle, would you, Junius? My throat's dry.
Okay, this is a single malt, imported all the way from Hawkesbury, you know. It ain't the local pig swill they sell for ale.
Single malt, my stubby arse. You've been had by one of them smooth-talking tales.
Cool. This has a couple
Before I sober up.
recipes in it.
Come, let's have another drink while we still can. To your very good health.
And yours, Bibius. Here goes.
Oh, you can even make pizza. Damn.
I'll be damned if it doesn't get you more hammered.
New recipe, Arrow Chef. Tomato sauce. Cheese bread. Pizza dough. Holy, we got quite a few new recipes. Ten out of 10 game would make nothing but pizza again. Of course he would, Smads.
Day for a swig and a sop. What do you want to know?
Why don't they go together? Might like pizza a little. Yeah, just like me and my poutine. Just can't get enough. Damn. They're not being nice to you today, Gear. I'm just gonna sell these. Isn't there a way to barter though? Be like, I want a bit more. No, I think it only spends 50. You can't put a price in. It just automatically spends 50. I know. I don't know how to change that.
So, it's Jake you're looking for. Ship sailed on that one, I'm afraid. Fellow's dead. Murdered.
Can't tell you much more, except that I heard he was found face down in a puddle of blood, being used as a water fountain by his own pet mongrel.
They say 'twas his wife that did it, and I'd bet a bottle of brandy they're right. A devilish flirt, that one.
Hey.
As if that proves anything. Just keep your trap shut, will you, Bibius?
Oh yeah, Smeds, can you give us a random of the day? Since I can't do it without freezing my game. So I met this gangster who pulls up the back of people's pants. It was Wedgie Cray. Wedgie Cray. I mean, I get the wedgie, but Cray? Is that supposed to be like a... It is a new one. That is a new one. You're thinking in Japanese. If you must think, do it in German.
Bunch of barbaric bastards, a lot of them. They'll kill your spouse and eat your children. We've been putting up a fight against them, to be sure, but they have the strength of an ox in every single one of their fingers. Takes an army to dress down a dozen.
Lame.
Well, we did bring a legion.
Just bite your lip, will you, Bibius?
Soy seal, yes. Where fishermen come to live and street dogs come to die. Now, which of the two would you be, then?
Just cut the cackle, will you, Bibius? Now then, stranger, if it's the city of Soul you're looking for, you're heading in the right direction. Even though most folks are trying to escape rather than reach the damn place these days. Not that I could blame them. This place is cursed, I tell you. First the dead rise from their graves, and then entire tribes of orcs sound the trumpets of war. You take to the rifle, lass.
That's perfect. You eventually be savage again. Why would I tell you? Alright. There's my answer.
Fare thee well. Lovely day for a swig. What do you want to know? Fare thee well. Lovely day for a... Fare thee well.
Hey, I can make dough. Let's make some dough.
You keep them eyes open, you hear? Shh. If the orcs show up, I don't want to have to face the buggers alone.
Nah.
The drink are getting the better of me. Gosh, I'm my sleepy. Don't tell me you're afraid. You should have enough liquid courage in your system by now.
Now we have cheese bread dough. Yeah. Empty cup. So if I go to the river, can I fill... Interesting.
You've been had by one of them smooth-talking salesmen again. Come, give here before I sober up.
More shells. An old wooden air staff.
What the hell's happening down there? Orcs! Bloody orcs! Come, let's go back to the bridge. Let the source hunters handle their big brutes.
Ooh, a new bow. Perfect. Pretty sure he can't backstab with a sword though. Can this game make poutine? I wish. I freaking wish. I need a poutine. It's been a while. Suddenly. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I don't get that. What's the sense of going behind them if you can't even frickin' do anything afterwards? This guy needs a heal. Oh, I'm pretty screwed. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, I got it. That's not what I wanted in the least, but okay. I don't know what to even do with this guy. He's like dying.
Thank heavens. Maybe now you can learn something useful, like how to wash your underthings.
Death is its own deliverance!
Take a...
Strike viciously.
Ow.
Who was that joker leading those orcs?
Those orcs had a human commander.
Where are Bibius and Junius? They hear
How
the
very
fight.
disquieting.
Leveled up. Let's see what we should do here. Long Dark's on a good special, I know. I saw that. They brought some new updates to the game too. Brought some new things out for it and stuff. Up the strength. Oh, I should have dexterity, but I will. Suddenly another survival mode. Yeah. I think they already did the whole campaign. I'm pretty sure they did starting to ending.
vengeance will be ours.
Still only 2 chapters? Are you kidding me? Might get that for them.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Well, I'm gonna give these to him, because he's the one who's always going into combat. Getting frickin' hurt. What? Oh, okay. Cup of tea. Story itself could be something good, but really padded out with pathetically long and repetitive. It is. I played the first chapter and I could not get into it. It was just constant running around and trying to figure out where you are, and I don't know. It just wasn't fun. As soon as you did something, they'd just go somewhere else.
Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Seal, comrade, and good luck. We Legionnaires are loyal servants to Captain Arius and the Council of Seven. Been stationed in Seal for more than a year now, with no end in sight. It's these orcs. Now that they have bees in their bonnets about God only knows, we need every hand we can get. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbour to the west of here. They may need help. I would go myself, but we Legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts. Never know when another one of these little raiders might sidle up the beach. Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs? Whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot, let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add a slew of wild-eyed orc-loving bedlamites to our list of enemies in Seal?
Nope.
Hail, Source Hunter!
Oi! The Source Hunter! Nice to see these winds are blowing. Filthy beasts! I'll kill the last one of you!
He didn't miss much. Second chapter's even worse. Ugh.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
I've spotted something.
A tiny pearl. It's worth quite a bit of money.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
Second chapter is proving yourself to some hunter guy, but doing fest questing and hunter stuff. Yeah, I made it to some guy. I did all these quests for this old lady who was like, you have to go to this one place and gather stuff and get wood for her, and then once you got that, you had to like find, I forget what else you had to do for her. Once you finally finish that, she's like, go to the next area where you'll find this one guy. And I found him, and he's like sick as a dog, dying in a bed. And then you have to go save him, or find medicine or something for him, and find other things. It's just like, ugh. I don't know. Yeah, the blind lady. Ugh. Alright, peeps, I will be right back. But I'm not going to the BRB screen because it will freeze the game. So I'm going to hang on a. No, the second guy was the hunter. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember that hunter guy. That's who was sick in the bed. But yeah, I'll be right back.
Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house. Nonsense. Listen. She's purring, darling. What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful gore? An orc in love. When she'll liberate the flesh from our faces. Come now, enough doom and gloom. Cast the day day upon my fair silent friend. Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes. She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hurt a horn on her head. Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house. Nonsense. Listen. She's purring, darling. What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful gore?
One day you'll show 'em all.
An orc in love. Ha! When this little Saturn fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces. Come now, enough doom and gloom. Cast the day day upon my fair silent friend. Avert your gauge, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hurt a horn on her head.
Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house.
Nonsense. Listen. She's purring.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion
Alright.
with a back page circular from youthful gore?
I am back. Let's continue.
Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in sight.
It wasn't that easy. My one guy's just about dead, but okay.
You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city.
I was summoned by a cat.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder. It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Where's the scene?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek. So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
May be of interest that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack.
Oh, the odds are kicking in. That's not good.
And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand. Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years, the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane. Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The Orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most Orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech. To be out in the night. To stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sicil. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck.
Sex, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arthur mentioned?
As good as the new penny.
I didn't know. Really? Well, did I just like screw myself over or something? Oh, this is what I don't like about this game either. There's so many autosaves, I don't know where. I don't know. Maybe. You'd think it'd be autosave 4.
What's all this ruck? Ah, but you're as well. So you were. There we are. So, it's hot. Jake was so there are. She see. Still, unfortunate. We've a human use. And yet, oh, but that's such mad to be out. But of course, the lead. Someone is. I'm glad. Once you're there. And with that.
Sex, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arthur mentioned?
Are these the biggest buckets we've got? Blasted orcs have led us a flaming fire.
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope?
Nope.
The ship's blazing even higher.
Grenade of the 5 legs!
I did it.
Oh, hail the rain spirit. That was a fine display of magicianship it was. Or who knew what he was doing, bringing in... I thought the old gal's fate was sealed when the arch-shaman set his fiery gaze on her sails. But you managed to rescue her from a watery grave.
You're welcome.
I don't know how you did that hocus pocus, but boy, am I grateful. Nothing worse than seeing a fine vessel like that disappear beneath the waves. I thought the old girl's fate was sealed when the... I don't know how you did that hocus...
Save that ship all by your lonesome.
Okay.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods. Curtius is my name, the Legion is my calling. This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm, by my and others' estimation.
Keep your pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse?
Away from there, you pilferer! That room is off limits to the likes of you, so close. Good. But do not...
Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage. I can't even smell the sea air over this pot. I can take care of that injury.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear. Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous enough, before these lean times around Sicil began. I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times. But what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal. So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone.
I'm sure this one little fish won't starve the merchant. He should take the fish.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
That fish simply isn't ours to give. We can't offer it up as though we had the right to do so.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap gold each.
Whether the merchant loses a fish or this man goes hungry, someone will suffer in this equation. We might as well help the man in the most dire need.
Win a series of rock, paper, scissors to convince the other party.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
No better solution to the zombie problem than set a store arrows.
This is weird.
All right, we'll do it your way.
That's the spirit! Or should I say, the soul?
Sir, did you just steal that fish?
No, I paid for it. The merchant just left, but I paid. I paid before.
You were a witness to this event now?
I'm surprised his pantaloons haven't caught fire yet. The damn liar.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Nonsense. Why, he's the very picture of honesty and should be set free immediately.
This fish here landed himself in troubled waters. Don't drag us in too.
Why land a man in jail over a trifle such as this? We've bigger fish to fry.
No, we'll do as I say and there's an end to it.
What kind of monster are you? You encourage me to take the fish and then throw me to the wolves. Curse you!
Come along quietly.
Meh. And then I can steal it if I want.
You! Hypocrites and traitors! I thought sauce hunters were supposed to help the people, not...
Eh, he deserved it.
Sorry, but I haven't the time for chatter. These days, a moment's inattention is all a thief needs to snatch my livelihood out from under me. You're a strange guppy. Telling that man to snatch my stock and then turning him in? I'm glad to have my wares back, but I would... Sorry, but I haven't the time for chatter. These days, a moment's inattention is all a thief needs to snatch my livelihood out from under me.
You can't open it?
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. An excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Coleman land.
No. Ugh. Come on, it's 6 freaking gold. You're a douche.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes. Aim straight, aim true. Harry's by the dozens.
I think he might be able to use that actually.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Not in the mood for cheese. An excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Coleman land.
Aim straight, aim true. Harry's by the dozens.
Not in the mood for cheese. An excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Coleman land.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Siceil's ever seen.
Hey, I can make a shield.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Sorry, but I haven't the time for chatter. These days, a moment's inattention is all a thief needs to snatch my livelihood out from under me.
Okay.
Let's see. Halibut. Oh, hello, love. Nice day for a little stroll around the market, isn't...
Mm-hmm.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. What'll you have? I'll get white cheese, blue.
What are ye staring at? Captain Jack's the name, though the title may be a little generous at the moment. Those scallywags heard there be silver in the Lacula mines, and they abandoned ship like the lily-livered turkeys they are.
Here for your daily serving of veggies. Flip. Here
Here for your daily serving of veggies. Please partake of the plumpest produce ever produced.
Good stuff.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
A good day to you.
Oh, that's what I needed the hammer for. I see.
Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into
Huh.
your routine.
Made a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine golden bed.
Quite a bit of money, though.
Not in the mood for cheese. The excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine golden bed.
Red and orange, yellow and green.
Welcome to the Town Hall of Sysil. May a set.
A sauce hunter! Oh, what a sight for me! I live alone here in town. Used to be that my younger brother Tom and I were practically joined at the hip, but that he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring and endlessly worrying my poor mind. Oh, but of course, I've always loved that scamp to bits. For my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Aureus now and then. But that band of... oh, I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. That one meeting was all it took for Tom to run off with them on some mission to God knows where.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer. My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you. What? Oh, hello again. Please tell me how I can help you during your investigations. My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Sysil, and husband of the stately Cecilia. I've been the mayor here for decades, and I'm quite eager to see Sysil through these difficult times. Yes, very difficult times indeed. What? Oh, you mean Sysil. Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jake, and by source magic no less, weren't enough. We're also facing all sorts of brutish intruders. The undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Sysil. And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought. A weapon called the Staff of Pergamon. Jake murdered? Oh, yes. Yes, now I recall. Indeed. I could hardly believe it myself. The Council and I have certainly had our differences over the years, but old squabbles evaporate under such circumstances.
Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit, suggestive. But I've never had cause to suspect her of violence. An all-right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Sicil is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor. What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years, those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated this city. With all but one trade route overrun, Sicil's once torrential commerce has slowed to a pathetic trickle. The what of what now? Ah, you mean the staff of Pergamon? Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare staff. I managed to place the order through means somewhat, atypical to a government official. Cecil proved an old fool, though. For the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me. His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked at the Sicil harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved. The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead. Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if... you see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the 7th sake. I can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds and the bees when Sicil's under siege by all... That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in, exactly? Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicil. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself. Marvelous.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
What? Oh, yes. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain. Yes. Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. It what? Oh, yes, yes. I'll be on my way back down.
No, this isn't the grimoire
The
I'm
light
looking for.
and see-through armor.
Is there no new
Princess
book to be
Buttercup
discovered
with
in
the
this
blush-
library?
What do you think you're doing?
You can't even look?
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh.
In the name of Amun-Hur, I bid thee Tujta Geta Hal. Be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
The lesser key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising.
Oh,
The lesser key of Salakandras. What nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Place this book here. A volume of poetry among novels? Rack. Mayhem.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Tojjageta. I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicil toward the fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amon Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, this kindest of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian. Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that...
really?
Demonology for dumbbells.
Place this book here.
I need something more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And a first edition too. Most promising. Demonology for dumbbells. I need something more advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
The lesser key of Salakandras. What nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Demonology for dumbbells. I need something more advanced.
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the
The
night.
Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart. No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for.
A brief history of sorcery
The
still hasn't been
Encyclopedia
returned.
Daemonium.
Teleron will have to
I
pay
know it
yet
by
another
heart.
fine. Kajdanor. A brief history of sorcery.
Omnes autem mali. What? Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken. For you hardly resemble the... No. A source hunter. That is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery. Why? Simply because you hunt source, and I, Jehan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that quite often both of these pests frequent the same shadowy pools of infamy. Now, I hate what I hunt, but this is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be strength in cunning, yes, but also in numbers. On one condition, that on our joint travels we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their proposition.
Replace this book here. A volume of poetry among novels? Rack. What mayhem.
Very well. There will be no deals with demons.
Agreed. Nothing good ever came from bargaining with those devils anyway.
Most gratifying. I see you are firm of purpose and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness that is sorcery, into the depths where demons dance. Gladly shall I...
Merlin does have a propensity for all things in
So now I have a... my what? It's a sorcerer.
A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned.
You can have the scrolls.
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where has the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night. Place this book here. A volume of poetry among novels. Hello again, adventurer.
That's enough of that now! What? Oh, it's you! What news?
I think we'll give him better armor.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the Source Hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sightseal is abuzz about. No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today... Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path. The rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense.
Riches do not interest me much, actually.
Really? I wouldn't mind earning an extra penny here and there.
Well, don't quarrel about it on my account. Still, if a matter is divisive, it is divisive mainly because it is alluring. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes.
It's better to lead than to follow. That
Better to be served than to serve. I concur.
Well spoken. Well said indeed. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurer. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started? What a gem of a question. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship,
That's kind of
you will get
interesting.
a share of the reward from their contracts too. By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? Work hard. Fulfill Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this waiver.
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yeah.
You'd fall for this foolish scheme? Gods, you're gullible.
I've always wanted to join a real guild. Indulge me, okay?
Are you telling me this is not the most double-faced guy you ever met?
And we join.
No, we'll do as I say, and there's...
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, your very life is about to change for the better.
I think before we continue, though, I'm going to end it here. Because it is almost 6 in the morning. But we will continue this for sure. I'm enjoying this game so far. For sure. GG. But thank you for hanging out. Totally appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I'll be back later on today with, I don't know, I might do some Twitch things in the daytime, we'll see. If not, we'll play some more Divinity, get more into that or something. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, totally appreciate it, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Peace.